It's recording. Oh, it is.
Could tell if it's recording. Hello, welcome to week 21 of the vlog. This is take 2. I just recorded one. To say I wasn't happy with it was a very big understatement. After 21 weeks, I have finally struggled for a conversation topic. I had no questions that I've been asked, and I have been scraping the barrel of what to talk about. The visa situation is there has been no feedback from the medical, which is a good thing. That means there's no problems. I'm still fingers crossed on that one. There are a few other pieces which appear to be falling in place for future down the line, which could be very interesting. And yes, I'm now waiting on a US consulate interview. Who knows when I'll actually hear on that. This is the problem now. The timescale's not very publicly known. They vary from time to time, so it's sort of like up in the air at the minute, which is it's quite fun. Well, it's not quite fun. It's quite stressful when you come to think about it. There's a lot riding on this. So, what did I come to the camera to talk about today? Why did I not delay this for a day when I have something to talk about? Well, funny I should say that, because today is actually the local council elections for the UK, and it is the first, it is the UK's turn to work on the European elections. So the UK Council, councils are a small local government, and each sort of district within the local government works on the council, and they're electing their representative. I think it's at least every 1 or 2 years. I always forget, but I always make sure that I vote. And the other election is a European election. So this is to the European Parliament, very similar to the UK Parliament. There is a European Union Parliament whereby representatives of each country go, the debate, blah blah blah, set the laws, and all that. Now, I'm going to warn you now, this is going to get a bit political, and some of my own opinions may come out in this. So these are my opinions, no one else's. So, in the last European elections, 4 years ago now, there was a big swell of support, sadly, in the Northwest, where my representative is from. And we had the British National Party, well, the BNP. They were elected to the European Parliament as our MEPs, as they're called for short, members of the European Parliament. This was very much to my dismay. I did not vote for them. I would never vote for them. I think they're a vile party full of vile people with very vile and backwards views on politics and a lot of other things. Very, very not my kind of thing. Very of the other end of the spectrum. This now, 4 years' time ahead, so we're now in 2014, it appears there's a bit of a change. So over the last 4 years, there's been, 3 to 4 years, there's been some interesting movements. Obviously we had a lot of austerity work come in, and we have a working government with the Conservatives and the Liberal Democrats, and because of the austerity measures that have been put in place, there is a general mistrust of these two parties now. So this coalition is fine and working fine in the UK. However, two parties are now no longer trusted, which leaves one main alternative, which is the Labour Party. But it's also led to more extreme swings, is how I'm going to refer to it, to other political parties. So actually on the ballot paper, which was, I know it's very difficult for you to see, but it was, it was longer than a piece of A4, this ballot paper, with the usual Conservatives, Liberal Democrats, Labour, and Conservatives, Liberal Democrats, Labour. They were the three main ones. Thrown on there as well with the BNP, with the Green Party. Not that I'm laughing because they're the Green. The Green Party, a very valid party. The Pirate Party, the Socialist Party, the UK Out of Europe Party, and maybe one or two others that I can't remember. And the other main one, which is where the swell of support has come recently, is the UK Independence Party, or UKIP for short. Now, many of these people have fought over different parts of politics, but the main one, battleground, seems to be whether we should be in or out of Europe. So, I personally have made my decision, and I put an X in the box, so I made sure I counted my vote. If you are watching this now, you have probably realised it's a bit late since polls close, probably around 10 o'clock, which is... it's about 20 minutes time, so this is going to take about an hour to upload, 20 minutes to edit and get that all sorted, so you've had it. You're done. So, back to the point I was making. UKIP recently has experienced this great groundswell of support within the UK, based on they are seen as now the alternatives. We saw this 45 years ago now with the Liberal Democrats. They were the alternative party to the big two that they usually cause problems. And the worrying thing is that the battleground is being fought over this in and out question. And the Conservatives and the UKIP party have both promised a debate and a referendum, but UKIP are very much in favour for complete and utter removal from the European Union. Personally, I think this is a very bad idea. There are many very valid reasons why, and many of the other reasons why we shouldn't be in can be found in the Daily Mail, which I'd rather set on fire than read. In fact, no, I'd rather recycle it, because that would annoy the Daily Mail. Setting it on fire would release the toxic fumes into the atmosphere. I'd rather recycle the newspaper so it could become something much more readable and full of use, like toilet paper. There is my opinion on the Daily Mail. Don't read it. No. Anyway, yes, the four main parties, we don't get the results till Sunday. That is because the rest of Europe goes to the polls on Sunday. So if any of my friends who live in the European continent are watching this and get to vote in that bit, please remember, go vote on Sunday if you can. If you don't vote, you cannot actually... you do not have the right to complain if you have the right to vote and don't exercise it. Simple as that. That's my view. Take it or leave it. In fact, go away. Okay, that's enough politics for this week. I feel I've jibbered on for a bit now. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate people who watch this. If you wish to avoid more political ramblings like this, I would recommend people ask me questions for me to talk about. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.